Hi everyone, are you ready for some fun? Today we're diving into the world of bouncy houses, where laughter and joy are just a jump away. Imagine the excitement on the kids' faces as they bounce around, creating memories that will last a lifetime. Today we're talking about setting up bouncy houses for kids. Whether it's for a birthday party, a family gathering, or just a sunny day in the park, a bouncy house can turn any event into a fun-filled adventure. But before the fun begins, there's some important prep work to do. Bouncy houses mean big smiles and happy memories. The joy of seeing kids jump, laugh, and play is truly priceless. But to ensure that everyone has a great time, it's crucial to set up the bouncy house correctly and safely. But safety comes first. This guide will help you set up your bouncy house quickly and easily. From unboxing to inflating and securing it to the ground, we'll cover all the steps you need to follow to make sure the bouncy house is safe for everyone. We'll go step by step so you can make sure everything is safe and secure. First, find a flat open area free of sharp objects. Then, lay out the bouncy house and attach the blower. Once it's inflated, secure it with stakes or sandbags. We'll show you how to do all of this and more. Let's get this party started. Don't worry, setting up a bouncy house isn't hard. With a little bit of effort and attention to detail, you'll have it up and running in no time. And the best part? Seeing the kids' faces light up with joy as they start bouncing. We'll break it down into easy steps. You'll be a pro in no time. From connecting the blower to ensuring the bouncy house is properly anchored, we'll guide you through each step. Plus, we'll share some tips and tricks to make the process even smoother. Are you ready? Let's get started. Gather your family, grab the bouncy house, and let's create some unforgettable memories together. With our guide, you'll have everything you need to make sure the setup is a breeze and the fun never stops. So, let's jump right in and get bouncing. First things first, let's find the best spot for our bouncy house. It's like finding the perfect spot for a picnic, but even more important, safety is key when choosing where to set up. Look for a nice flat area. Grass is great, but a flat surface like concrete is good too. Make sure there's plenty of space around the bouncy house, no trees or fences too close. We want to avoid any bumps or trips. Now comes the exciting part, unpacking. Carefully take the bouncy house out of its bag. It's like opening a present, but even better, spread it out flat and make sure there are no twists in the material. It should look like a giant, colorful puzzle piece. Double check that the blower tube is straight and unobstructed. We want the air to flow smoothly into our bouncy house. The blower is like the heart of our bouncy house. It's what gives it life and bounce. Take the blower out and make sure it's clean and in good working order. Now connect the blower tube to the bouncy house. Make sure it's securely fastened. We don't want any air escaping. Double check the connection. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Section 5. Inflating the fun watching your bouncy house come to life. This is the moment everyone has been waiting for. The grand reveal of the bouncy house. It's a magical experience that brings joy to both kids and adults alike. This is the most exciting part, watching our bouncy house come to life. The anticipation builds as the kids eagerly wait for the fun to begin. Their eyes light up with excitement, and you can feel the energy in the air. Plug in the blower and turn it on. This is the crucial step that sets everything in motion. The blower is the heart of the bouncy house, and with a simple flip of the switch, the magic begins. You'll hear the blower start working, and slowly but surely, the bouncy house will start to inflate. It's like watching a balloon being filled with air, only much bigger and more exciting. The structure begins to take shape, and you can see the joy on the kids' faces as they watch it grow. Make sure the bouncy house inflates evenly. This is important to ensure that the bouncy house is safe and fun for everyone. As it inflates, walk around and check all sides to make sure there are no areas that are lagging behind. If you see any areas that look like they're not inflating properly, turn off the blower and make sure there are no twists or kinks in the material. It's important to address any issues right away to prevent damage to the bouncy house and ensure a smooth and even inflation. Once everything looks good, turn the blower back on and watch the bouncy house come to life once again. The kids will be thrilled, and you'll feel a sense of accomplishment knowing that you've set up a safe and fun environment for them to enjoy. So take your time, follow these steps, and get ready for a day filled with laughter and bouncing fun. Section 6. Anchoring the fun. Keeping that bouncy house in place. Setting up a bouncy house can be an exciting event for any family gathering or party, but ensuring it stays in place is crucial for the safety and enjoyment of everyone involved. Our bouncy house is almost ready. The kids are eagerly waiting to jump in and start having fun. But before we let them loose, we need to make sure everything is secure. Now we need to make sure it stays put. A bouncy house that isn't properly anchored can be dangerous. It could tip over or even blow away in a strong gust of wind. So let's take a few extra minutes to ensure it's safe. We don't want it bouncing away without us. Imagine the chaos if the bouncy house started moving while the kids were inside. Safety first, fun second. Most bouncy houses come with stakes or anchors. These are essential tools to keep the structure grounded. They are designed to hold the bouncy house firmly in place, preventing any unwanted movement. If you're setting up on grass, use the stakes to secure the bouncy house to the ground. Make sure to drive the stakes deep enough into the soil to provide a strong hold. This will ensure that the bouncy house remains stable, even with lots of kids jumping around inside. If you're on a hard surface like concrete, you can use sandbags or weights to hold it down. These heavy objects will act as anchors, keeping the bouncy house from shifting or moving. It's important to place them strategically around the base of the bouncy house for maximum stability. Make sure those anchors are secure. Double-check each stake or weight to ensure they are firmly in place. Give them a good tug to test their hold. It's better to be safe than sorry. Once everything is secure, you can let the kids enjoy the bouncy house without any worries. Safety measures like these ensure that everyone has a fun and safe experience. Section 7, a final once-over, safety first. Before we let the kids loose, let's do a final safety check. Walk around the bouncy house and make sure everything looks good. Are the stakes secure? Is the blower tube connected properly? Take a peek inside the bouncy house. Is the bouncing surface clean and free of any debris? Double check that there are no sharp edges or anything that could potentially hurt the kids. Section 8, bouncy house rules, keeping everyone safe and happy. Okay, we're almost ready for some bouncing fun. But first, let's set some ground rules. Just like at the playground, rules help keep everyone safe and happy. No shoes in the bouncy house, no sharp objects either. Let's keep the bouncing area safe. And remember, no roughhousing. We want everyone to have a good time without getting hurt. Section 9. Conclusion. Have a blast. Congratulations, you've successfully set up a bouncy house. You're officially a bouncy house pro. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of children's laughter. Remember, safety always comes first. With a little bit of care and attention, you can make sure everyone has a bouncing good time. Happy bouncing.